Woo, woo. I paused One Piece for this. Feels good, man. One Piece isn't going anywhere. But I appreciate you for tuning in. Let me know if you can hear the audio. I just want to make sure I didn't screw everything up because I was messing with some audio settings earlier. Audio seems good. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'm currently in the process of figuring out how to set up like TTS and alerts and other things. And I think I have a method. But I have to trust that I'm not going to screw everything up doing that. And I don't have a lot of trust. Audio is not my cup of tea. What's your method of cooking squash? This one specifically, I'm going to be peeling it and then de-seeding it. And then I'm going to cut it up into cubes and roast it in the oven. When it comes to like spaghetti squash, which is my personal favorite, I like to cut it in half, remove the seeds, and then roast it like that. Yeah, I'm a big fan of just cutting it in half and cooking it whole like that. I plan to try and do some like soups. Like I said, I'm not a big soup guy, but I'd like to attempt a like butternut squash soup or a pumpkin soup. How about you? What's your favorite ways to do squash? Cut in half, take the seeds out, and roast. Yeah, that's pretty common. I'm gonna be honest, this is my first time actually uh, doing butternut squash that wasn't already prepared. We don't know if we don't try. I mean, I've had butternut squash before, but I'm just saying. Just depending on if the seeds are a good season, and roast them too. I am not a pumpkin seed guy. Never have been. I know a lot of people like it. Just never been for me. Interesting to see how these turn out. Yeah. Well, I'm not just doing this from nothing. I am following a basic recipe. But I am going to go ahead and chuck this one. I did order a Elgato game capture so that I can stream either the Nintendo Switch or the PlayStation 5 with the new uh, Final Fantasy VII sequel coming out. I'd like to be able to stream that, so that'll get here tomorrow. I'll have to move it from the basement into my office, which will take some rearranging, but we'll make it work. Chiefs made the Super Bowl again. That's nice. Yeah. I've been saying pretty much to everyone, if the Chiefs don't play one of their best games, they aren't going to win. And they played a pretty darn good game. But let's be honest, the Ravens did it to themselves. 100 yards and penalties. Had stuff that didn't go their way. You know, winning teams overcome that. And I'm just impressed with how the Chiefs have turned it around for the last couple of games. I say last couple of games. It's been a game. 2 games. But I can tell you, a bunch of people are calling out from work tomorrow. Did you get the laundry done? Awesome.
You look so happy. You look so happy. Want to blow this candle up?
Yeah. Yes, please. Thank you. Alright. So... I need to preheat the oven. Alright. There we go. what'd you say? Chiefs D has been solid in their offensive. Finally showed up for the last few. Yeah. It's been an all-around nice surprise. That was painfully tough. There we go. That was fun. I finally convinced my mom to buy a new computer. Buy a new computer for you or for her? Her 9-year-old one is finally too slow. Well, she probably never released or removed all the bloatware that it's been updating to add. How has she not written this off as a business expense at this point? She's literally does taxes. She's writing off the new one. Good. Well, at least we can trust her. Trust her accounting judgment still. I feel like at this point she just does it for fun because squash and pumpkins can be so messy when you're trying to get the guts out. One little piece and one little seed got away. Okay, those are all inside. She loves it, and I do not understand. Hey, Texans can be fun. It's like a puzzle where what you win is more money for your people. go. She specializes in foreign Texas when she worked at a big firm, but not much of that now these days. Yeah, when you're at a firm, that makes sense, but yeah, when you're a one-off doing it out of your home, uh, there's probably not a lot of calls for that. Not too many seeds in these squash, lots to eat. Yeah, butternut has small little pouches. Hi, bud. You think it's a little early for the skipper cam? There we go. All right. The dog is demanding things, so let me get him a couple carrots. Over here. Come here. Over here. Come. Come. You sit. Never too early. Yeah. We generally try to keep him out of the kitchen as much as possible, but he's not in the way right now. I did not cut these consistently. That one's a little big. Bud, go back to where you were. Come back. Come on. Over here. That was not straight. Were you trying to bark at me? Don't bark at me. I will not give you any if you bark at me. There we go. Some big chunks in here. Trying to even them out. We're going to say this is rustic, which is the cheap way of saying it looks ugly. Then again, who the heck has butternut squash with cheesesteaks? Just trying to make sure we get the daily vegetables in. I don't think any of you guys can see, but he's waiting down at the end. What an absolute circus dog. I'm kidding. I wasn't sure how busy or how many people would be on Sunday with the football games on. I would have done this a little bit earlier, but my parents needed to come by to get a dog gate because they're watching something watching the corgis for my sister. So, delayed cooking. Although, I don't think this is going to take all that long. I know you seem to think that these are carrots, but they're not, bud, and I don't think you'd like squash. I don't know if this is one of the things dogs can have or not. Alright. The squash is nice cut up. A bit olive oil. A little beggar of a dog. Come over here. I'll give him what he wants, which is a big carrot. Good boy. Move. Move. Shake. Good boy. Sit. Can you? Down. Good dog. As he scampers away. I know that has nothing to do with cooking, but he's cute, isn't he? He is best boy. All right, I'm just gonna. Oh, perfect. All right, I'm gonna get these in the oven for 30 to 40 minutes. Okie dokie. Excuse me. All right, I'm doing some serranos because I like them a little spicy. I normally do jalapenos, but I thought, why don't we up the ante? I say that, but I only got 2 serranos, so we'll see. Okay. I suspect I'll need both of these. You want to go out, bud? Okie. I feel like I have too many green peppers. Ooh, missed it by that much. Oh well. Thank you for the bless you. I didn't even realize I sneezed. Yeah, that was better. So, what'd you think of the second half of Oppenheimer, Grant? Fantastic. I thought it was a really good movie. I just don't think it's one that I would watch multiple times. I didn't set a time, did I? I'll set it for 25 minutes and we'll see where we are after that. You're not a big award show guy, but I bet this was a good chance of winning the picture. Didn't they already do the awards? Or was it all screwed up because of the strike? I honestly can't remember. Yeah, he's seen it twice, and I probably won't see it for a while. Yeah. Let's see, is there anyone else in the chat? There is not. Okay. I was going to ask if anyone else seen any good movies recently. I keep meaning to go watch Beekeeper. I think we're going to go see Argyle on Tuesday. We have an opportunity for an early screening. I don't think the Oscars are for another few months. Argo looks like a fun one. Yeah, I like all the stuff that Matthew Vaughn's done. Although The King's Man wasn't as good as King's Men. It was still enjoyable. He picked a good cast, let's put it that way. The dog wants in. Give me a second. Okay, back. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Argyle. Not a big fan of the. Not a big cat guy, but I think they're going to be doing it to at least some decent humor. So that won't be too bad. I agree. The one with the rough lines, right? Yeah, that's the King's Man. Why did I dice this? That was stupid. I meant to do this in strips. Oh well. Ooh, the onion got me there as I was cutting it. Ooh. Alright, I'm better. Okay, so all the vegetables were prepped. Now, we are going to food processor. Let me raise the camera up. There we go. Yeah, I am in autopilot sometimes. I get that way while I'm cooking and just chopping. Alright. Push you back a little bit. Alright. What I've got here is a nice ribeye. I've got two. I am going to trim a little bit and then I'm going to feed it into the food processor and let the disc. Shut up, Grant. That's so I can read the chat while I'm in the kitchen. All right, my meat is cut. This may get loud. Holy fuck, you can use the plastic pusher, you madman. I did. I don't want to sit there and just push it all. I'm not like sticking my finger that far in. It doesn't even get halfway. Okay. So. As you can see, our beef is nice and shredded. It'll be the consistency that you expect when it comes time to order a Philly cheese. I just need to get my pan going. Washing my raw meat off my hand. All right. Moving over here. Give me one sec. All right. Sorry about that. Maybe a little bit more. Trying to get the peppers to go first because it always seems like the onions get done sooner. So I'm trying to let them have a little bit of a head start. Anyone gotten a real busy week coming up, or is it pretty chill? I got a lot of stuff I got to get done. Same old, same old. Yeah. I got to get some stuff done in like a week. But after that, it shouldn't be too bad. Calm down at least a little bit. No, it's actually a very small one. It's just two to 2.5 hours away. So a bunch of people are staying in hotels to get the job done. Um, I'm working remotely, which awesome, yay me. But they're going to be waiting on me, which I feel bad about. So they have to stay out until I finish. So that's why I feel like I'm rushed. How many people get on Twitch on Sunday? Like Sunday night? I guess I could look at the analytics, but the analytics on cooking also seem to think that like the best time is like 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning, which I don't know if that's people watching at work who are bored or different part of the world. I just don't think I'm realistically going to be cooking at the time unless I'm off. At least the weather will be nice here this week. Should be upper 40s, low 50s all week. After all that rain and snow and nastiness, this is going to be a nice change of pace. Alright, I think he's got a nice head start. Let's get these onions in here. Yeah, there's plenty enough oil in here. I wonder how upset, like, actual Philly people will be with the way that I make my Phillies. Like, I know everyone's got their favorite, cheese whiz versus provolone versus cheddar cheese. Some people put mayonnaise on theirs, which never had it, not against trying it. But I'm also a big proponent of you can make anything however the heck you want. Don't gatekeep a recipe. Hey, Philly people are still people. Besides, everyone here loves Jason Kelsey. I'd like to go out to Philly at some point and just try all the cheesesteak places. I know a handful of the ones that are like the places to go. Like I heard Pat's, a couple other ones. But I also know there's some big stands of the other ones. So they're like, Pat's is terrible, go here. I don't know, I haven't tried any of it, but would love to. Why do you keep saying Taylor's boyfriend? Hello, Snuglug? SN Lug? I don't know what the the proper way is. Welcome. What brings you here on a Sunday night? we were just talking about cheesesteaks. I've only ever had the ones locally. I've never been out to Philly and had the real ones. Although I assume they're fairly similar. As long as you're doing ribeye and cheese. I guess what, you can go cheese whiz, provolone, other types of mixtures of cheeses. I'd love to put mushrooms on this. My wife won't eat them. Although, I will put some mushrooms in a gravy I'm making a little bit later this week. We'll do a meatloaf. I'm kind of looking forward to it because I bought some bread to make meatloaf sandwiches. You don't like Cheese Whiz? Are you saying you don't like Cheese Whiz out of the can, or are you talking about you just don't like saucy cheese like that at all? Okay, that's still got a ways to go. I don't know. I don't mind processed cheese. Like Velveeta, it definitely has a place. I mean, it's got all that sodium citrate in there to help stabilize and emulsify your cheese so it melts and actually turns into a sauce. Like, if I had originally thought about making a, Cheese Whiz type cheddar sauce for this, but, I was trying to keep this a little low-key since the last couple of nights have been a little bit more involved, meal-wise. 1/100 drop rate. Wow, good for you. I thought you were taking a break from RuneScape. How about you, Snug? You still here? You like cheesesteaks? I think these are good. It's AFK, of course it is. I think it's the best way to make a cheesesteak is the way you like it. I mean, I agree 100%. That's the way with everything. Alright. The holy grail of steak seasonings. And this will come together really quick. We honestly may be waiting on the vegetables. But if that's the case, it'll give me time to toast some bread. Yeah, Morgan does need to learn how to eat mushrooms. You should color that. I hide them and stuff all the time, too. Also, you know how you were giving me so much crap about that peanut butter chicken, about it being weird? Matthew Madison, because I showed you a video of his when you guys were here, just did peanut butter chicken noodles, or peanut butter noodles. And it was literally just peanut butter mixed with the soup base. Yeah, cooking onions is actually a little bit of an art. Or excuse me, not onions. Mushrooms. Because you have to make sure that you cook them long enough for all the moisture to release. Otherwise, you're never going to get any browning. Instead, you're just going to get mushy, hydrated mushrooms. And let's be honest, nobody wants that. Why do you think peanut butter and noodles is weird? So much like Asian food has peanuts or peanut butter as a flavor. It's extremely prominent. Ugh. I guess we lost the other guy. That's too bad. I got a moleskin journal in today. I ordered it a couple days ago. I've been writing all my streaming ideas and notes in it. I think if I ever actually get a following and I like fill that thing up, I may like give it to, or like hold it as an auction. Well, not as an auction, but like a giveaway. Excuse me. But it's got like my ideas for streams that would be cool. It's got my ideas for how I need to set things up to make it work. Yeah. I've also been writing the recipes in here. That way I can go back and look at it, make sure I'm doing it correctly. Alright, let's check these. Starting to look a little bit more roasted, but I still think they could go another 5 minutes or so. This meat just needs a little color. Yeah, I understand that, like, I don't know, the likelihood of me being successful to a degree where it would even matter at this is very low. But I'm having fun with it, and I don't know, it's nice to dream big. I think we've got a cool vibe. You know, we're not super competitive. We're just chillaxing, talking. Man, I haven't said chillaxing in years. I don't know why I just said that. But chilling, hanging out, making some good food that's tasty. That's all we ever really want, right? But yeah, I don't expect I'll ever be like a popular like gaming streamer. I don't play multiplayer games. Hardly ever. If I do, I'm playing it with you guys. I'm not in Apex, Valorant, World of Warcraft, League. But I will play the heck out of some Resident Evil 4, some Dead Space, some Persona. Some Civ. I'm terrible at it, but I like playing it. I'm gonna fork one of these and see how tender it is. It's definitely warm. You know, you could turn this into a really good pasta. I don't mean the butternut squash. I mean the Philly cheesesteaks. You could do like a cream sauce with like provolone. Alright, this is pretty much done. The vegetables are done. Let me very quickly toast some buns. Yep, 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 yep. Not even close. We're getting there. We're getting there. The next one after this will go much quicker. Morgan! There we go. You hungry? Fire.
I don't know.
I don't know. I just want to say something. What?
It looked like tater tots when I first watched it.
They're good. They're kind of like tater tots, honestly.
They don't.
They don't what?
It's like they're not bad.
All I gotta do is give it a shot.
Those look so. Are you gonna toast my buns?
I'm just toasting buns in general.
Okay. They look so good toasted.
Toast 3 because that's the amount of provolone I have. I thought I had more.
Oh,
I thought I bought some. Can you look and see if I did?
is it not just in the drawer?
Yeah, no, so. Your assistance would be helpful. How's this look to you guys? You guys toast your buns? I knew it. Alright, I'll make one more. I'll make 4.
You had? Look.
I think you can eat those with like campfire sauce or something.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Alright, can you put this away? Alright, last one. I bet you like toasty buns, Grant. I just don't know how common it is for Phillies to toast their buns. Well, I would worry that toasting it would keep the juices from being able to be absorbed.
That's okay though.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but I'm just saying. This one's gonna go quick. They should get it cold out there. Apparently Grant is not a big fan of Philadelphia. I don't know if the Eagles have beat him a couple too many times, or if he's just naturally a hater.
I'm not going to eat mushrooms. I just saw that comment. Mushrooms are disgusting. It's a texture thing and a taste thing. And I get really nauseous if he ever tries cooking them and I can smell them.
She says that about everything I cook.
No.
She's like, oh, you can't make that, I'll get sick.
No. Mushrooms do make me sick, though. You think he's open for dinner round 2?
I mean,
Aren't we all?
what do you mean? This is round 1.
Did you want this over there?
Yeah, I was just stirring everything. You can take it.
What do you want?
Wherever you think is a good spot. He said Morgan L. And he's a fan of Minnesota because it's the best state. Which is highly objective.
He's literally only ever lived in Minnesota. And didn't fly in a plane until just recently.
Did you get a picture of this?
No. Sorry. You need like a toothpick.
I do need a toothpick.
You want a toothpick?
Yeah.
I've been meaning to tell you that for like sandwiches and stuff. I think a toothpick's the way to go.
How dare you?
Get you a toothpick?
Yeah, that's what you did.
You gotta stick it like up and down. There you go. You just take it and eat it.
Yeah. It looks more like a taco.
It's fine.
This is kind of spicy. From the surrounds.
That's a meatball. You're good.
Alright, give me a second to, you keep any of that parsley?
I've kept everything.
Yeah, you kept it where? Okay.
I kept all the little green things you've cut up. Can you get that? I don't know what that is.
With an onion.
Onion? That good?
Yeah, it's perfect. The dog 100% thought that these were carrots.
Yeah.
The only thing that I have to
Should you
say...
give him green beans instead?
No, I gave him carrots. My one thing is, I just... I like butternut squash. It dyed my fingers yellow.
Yeah, I'm sure. The purple one dyed your fingers too, didn't it?
Yeah, but that was a sweet potato.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's a classic W. There are no L's in this house. That's not true. There are L's, but this one's good. Morgan can attest. I make a pretty decent filling.
Yeah.
That being said, I am going to offend a ton of people right now by putting A1 sauce on this. I just like it. You're gonna go eat too? That's fine. You can call here.
Will you be on later? Or are you going to watch football?
Don't gatekeep my food, Grant. And Morgan wants to know if you're gonna be on later.
For games. I'll be around.
Ooh. Alright.
Bye.
Anyone else who's lurking, thanks for showing up. The food was delicious as I continue to shove it in. I'll go ahead and call it here. Thanks for showing up. If you enjoyed it, please throw me a follow. I'd appreciate it. And if you missed it, I do post pictures of all the food I make on my Instagram with a link in the bio or the about. So feel free to go there and look at what we've done in the past. All right. Thanks, guys. Everyone have a good week. I'll see you tomorrow for some pork loin.